Welcome to Beyond the Open Door. I am your host, Domina, and you have entered a safe and sacred space. I know I said I wasn't going to come on. Oh, by the way, today is July 4th, 2025. I know I said I wasn't going to come on today because I was going to, just take time and spend time with my family, basically my husband and myself. But this day in America is known as Independence Day, the 4th of July. The country celebrates its freedom from being under the rulership of a king and our freedom to do what we see fit or right for us. And I'm not saying collectively, I'm just saying for the people who were in power to make this stuff come about. And for Black Americans in this country, this day is tricky for us because our history, our origin story of being here, it's pretty dicey. We didn't come here by choice. Many of us did not come here by choice, or our ancestors, I should say, did not come here by choice. They were voluntold that they were coming here, and we know the story of the treatment, and while a lot of that story is trying to be erased in this day and age, the truth of the matter is that is our origin story in this country. And so for many of us, this day gets tricky when it comes to celebrating and the like. But as a witch, as an occultist, as a sorcerer, mystic, whatever term you want to give yourself, I give myself. As that person and realizing the blood that runs through my veins, the practices that my ancestors invoked for their safety, their security, their livelihood in this country, I realized that we can't forget that, nor should we not tap into that. And so when I pulled a card this morning, today is Friday, is known as Venus Day astrologically, right? And so every day I dedicate a day to deity. Thursday I dedicate to my ancestors. And Friday I decided that I dedicate this day to myself. Venus is known for love, passion, so forth and so on. So I dedicate Fridays to myself. I give myself love. I save space for myself to have the passion I want, the attention that I want. But I'm not seeking that. Hear what I'm saying. I'm not seeking that from outside sources. I am invoking that upon myself. My success, my creativity, my love, my passion, my authority, my oneness. I speak that for myself. I invoke that for myself. I remind myself how much of a badass I am. I remind myself that I am because I am. And so this day known as independence, this day known as freedom, this day known as celebrating winning the fight, I pulled the card from the Dark Wood Tarot. And wouldn't you know, the card I pulled was the Hangman card. And in this book, the hangman sometimes speaks about self-sacrifice and, doing what's best for the greater good. And today the greater good is myself. Today the greater good is yourself. But in this particular deck, for this specific card, if you look at it, the hangman, she's upside down. She is showing that she's at a crossroads. She is looking at things with a different lens. And we have the bat that represents like the vampiric nature, the cunningness, the ability to make changes the way you want those changes made. But if you see the little spider that's hanging down, this spider and the web that it has created, this spider is representing writing your own narrative. And today, especially for my African American brothers and sisters, and for those of you who are marginalized, my gay lesbian brothers and sisters, LGBTQ, was it I plus community, those of you, and you may be white. You know what? I'm not excluding anybody in this. If you feel some kind of way about this day because you know what they said they fought for, they're not trying to rip away, they're trying to strip away, I want you to dig deep within yourself. And you know what I want you to say? Fuck them all. I want you to say, fuck them all. They don't get to write my narrative. They don't get to finish the story of my life. They don't get to do that. The only person who gets to do that is me. The only person who gets to do that is you. And while they may strip away this benefit and that benefit, or want to throw obstacles in your way so that it's harder to get this or get that, or to partake in this and partake in that, that does not end the story of you. That does not end the story of me. So I don't care what the hell is being written. I don't care what the hell that is trying to be construed and put into practice and put into place that will limit and that will bring about a barrier or an obstacle. It does not change the final narrative for me. Don't let it change the final narrative for you. You still claim your freedom in this day. You still claim your independence in this day. You reach down within your very being and you conjure up every spirit, every ancestor. You conjure up your own higher self and you say, damn it, this is my life and I'm going to live it the way I want to live it. I'm going to enjoy it the way I want to enjoy it, and nothing is going to stop that narrative for me from coming to pass. That is the freedom of you. That is the independence of you. I don't care what books are on the law. I don't care. There is a way to navigate. There is a way to move between and move beyond and move in spite of. So don't you dare hang your head down in the sand because of all that's going on in this country. Fuck them all. And in the infamous words of Ice Cube, do it with no Vaseline. Don't make it comfortable. Make your fight so uncomfortable that they're running from you. You're not running from anybody. Make that fight so uncomfortable that they will just have to walk away and leave you alone. Rules, laws, ordinances may still stand, but that will not stop you for 1 second. That will not deter you for 1 second. It will only show the true power that is within you. The one that you've been allowing to lay dormant, now they get to see the real fire. They get to see the real smoke. They get to see the real water that floods in on them. They get to feel the cloud of wrath that you're about to bring on them, because you are not going to let your narrative change. You are not changing it for anybody. You are not compromising it for anybody. You are going to stand in your truth for what is truth for you, and it will be so. So to you, on this day, happy Independence Day. To you, on this day, happy Freedom Day. Because we are not putting on shackles anymore. We're not accepting them. We're moving beyond them. And we're writing our own narrative. Don't take any shit from anybody. You stand in your power. You wield your power. Be free to be you. And with that, peace and blessings to you all.